Am I crooked? Hey, what's up you guys? It's Connor, and today I'm going to do the Fictional Army Tag. I was tagged in this tag in August, so a really long time ago, by Sarah, and I will leave a link to her video in the description, and I'm not sure who created it, so I may or may not look it up and put it in the description. Laziness. So I guess in this tag you go through a list of jobs and you tell which fictional characters you would have to fill those jobs in an army. And I wrote out all my answers, so bam, bam. It took me a really long time to do this, so hopefully my answers are satisfactory. The first one is to pick a strategy team of 2 to 4 characters to help you plan battles and organize everything and all that jazz. So the first person I picked was Kel from the Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. He's just so good at organizing everything, and everything that he organizes in the book, I was just amazed. So definitely him. The next would be Holt from the Ranger's Apprentice series by John Flanagan. He's a badass and knows what he's doing, so he could definitely help out. Then Annabeth Chase from the Percy Jackson series. She's the daughter of Athena, so obviously she's very smart. Number 2, 2 drummers, basically 2 characters that you wouldn't mind sacrificing if you had to. Number 1, I picked Triss Pryor from the Divergent trilogy. In the 3rd book, she really pissed me off and I really couldn't care less about her, so definitely her, she can go, do not care. And second is Marin Meredith from the Septimus Heap series by Angie Sage. He's just so stupid, he could definitely be sacrificed. Number 3 is a protagonist who is most likely to turn traitor, and for this I picked Joshua Newman from the Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel series by Michael Scott. I could definitely see him betraying us. If you've read the series, you'll know what I'm talking about. Number 4, 2 creatures that you would want on your side, and I'm not sure if you're supposed to pick specific creatures, like a name of one specific one, or like a broader thing of creatures. So I did the broader one because that's what Sierra did. And I picked Dementors from the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling because they're scary and can kill you really quickly and would be terrifying to our enemies. And I also picked dragons from the Inheritance Cycle by Christopher Paolini because they're really strong and really, really wise and scary. Number 5, 5 badass characters of my choosing. For this I picked number 6 from the Lorien Legacy series by Pittis Galore. She's just a straight up badass and can kill and defeat anything. Then I picked Han Alistair from the Seven Realms series by Cinda Williams Hema. You guys should check that series out if you haven't, it's really good. Then I picked Skithach from the Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel series, again by Michael Scott. She is a really old immortal warrior woman who's just gonna kill everything and help us win our battles. Next I picked Maskel from Wheel of the Infinite by Martha Wells. I read this book last year and she is a high priestess of a crazy powerful deity and she could just wipe out tons and tons of people if she wanted to, so she would be valuable to have on our side. Lastly, I picked Katza from Graceling by Kristen Kishore. I read this book a really long time ago, and all I know is that she's really, really good at fighting. That's all I really remember. So that's really all you need to have in this army, apparently. Number 6 is a speech giver, someone to rally your troops and motivate them. And for this I picked Linda Downey from the Air Chronicles by Cinda Williams Hema, and Linda ends up being an enchantress, and basically she has kind of like charm speak that Piper has in the the Heroes of Olympus series. She kind of has the same thing and she can pretty much convince people to do whatever she wants, so that's pretty cool. Number 7 is name a general and a second in command. For my general I picked Jack Swift, also from the Air Chronicles, because he's a warrior. Naturally, he's stronger and faster, and he doesn't really deviate from the plan at all, so he'll definitely be able to like execute our instructions. And my second in command would be Lou Silverhand from the Song of Albion trilogy by Stephen R. Lawhead. This trilogy was really, really good, and I really enjoyed it. It's an adult fantasy series about this guy who kind of finds a parallel world, and it's all got to do with Celtic myth and all of that stuff. So I was really excited to get to that, and yes, he is awesome. Number 8, find someone to financially support your army, and for this I picked Artemis from the Artemis Fowl series. I only read the first 3 books in the series and I wanted to continue, but it's really hard to find the editions that I had, and like I want to have them all match, so I haven't gotten to it yet, but he's really rich, so he could definitely support us. Number 9, what character would be your medic? And I picked 2 people to work together. I don't know if that's cheating, but whatever. I picked Abigail from the Michael Vey series by Richard Paul Evans. She can basically numb anyone to pain. Like, she takes their pain away by touching them. So like, if someone's in a lot of pain, she can just touch them and then they won't be hurting all that much. And then my second medic team person would be Madame Pomfrey from the Harry Potter series, and she'll just come and heal him with magic and everything will be dandy. Number 10 was name someone magical or something like that, but I pretty much have named magical people throughout this whole thing. And all I read is fantasy, so there's lots of magic in that already. So I changed it to someone to go ahead and serve as a scout for your army to like go and spy on the enemy and see how many troops they have and all that stuff. And for this I picked Stalker from the Razorland trilogy by a.k.a. or Aguirre, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. But he can definitely just creep it along and like never get seen or heard and give us all the intel that we need. Number 11, name your territory. Basically where you're going to be doing your battles and such. And for this I had a really hard time because you have to like find some place that's defensible. And I didn't want to pick somewhere that a lot of people have done, like Harry Potter's Hogwarts Castle or Idris from the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. So I picked the city of Troy from the Iliad by Homer because I'm a classical studies major, and that city was pretty much unbeatable. Like, you couldn't get in, and the only way they got in was by tricking the Trojans. So basically they wouldn't have beat them had the Trojans not been stupid and fallen for their dumb trick. So yes. Number 12, name an author to write about your epic adventure. I'm going to pick Brandon Sanderson because I have been reading his books recently and they are so freaking good. And yes, I just want to see how he would document our successes. And the bonus 13 question that Ciara did was name your mechanic, someone to build and fix your gadgets and weapons and such. And I picked Daedalus from the Metamorphosis by Ovid, and because he is just a crazy good inventor. He made the labyrinth and he had some wings, although his son is stupid and died using them, but we'll forget about that. He'll be our mechanic. So that's the tag. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments on the characters that I picked, comment down below or name some of the characters that you would have picked for some of the categories. If you want to do this video, go ahead. I'm not going to tag anyone because this video's been around for a long ass time, but if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up, and I'm gonna go. Bye!